Hey there. One of the keys that is often missed when it comes to closing is the transition from the video into pricing. So this is going to be a very, very short video unless I go on explaining it, but it should be less than 3 minutes because I'm just going to share some language with you. Some language transitioning, right, towards the end of the appointment, the end of the presentation, where we go from the second video into pricing, because if we don't have a good transition, there can be some unnecessary additional pressure because we haven't said some things. So there's actually two different language sets. One is for people working towards baseline, for associate publishers not yet in print. The other is for a publisher in print. I'm going to start with the associate publisher language. Associate publisher language will sound something like this. Hey, I'm pulling up before I show you pricing, just a couple of things, or before I show you options, you can use the word options, and I like options. Before I show you the options, just a few things to know. One is these are monthly investments. There's actually nothing due today. Most people just put a card on file, and I'll give you plenty of notice before the first billing. Boom, that's it, right? We want to let them know there's nothing due today. Give them plenty of notice before the first billing. Most people just put a credit card on file. You could even say businesses just put a credit card on file. You don't have to say most. You can say businesses put a credit card on file. What's the other thing? And monthly investment, right? So those four things. This is a monthly investment, nothing due today. Businesses put a credit card on file, and I'll give you plenty of notice before the first billing. Boom. That right there, before you go into pricing, takes a ton of steam off of show pricing. For in-print publishers, right? A little bit different, virtually the same thing. Again, these are the, by the way, I'm going to pull up the different options for you. Just want to let you know, these are the monthly investments. There's nothing due today unless it's your deadline day. Then, you want to let them know you'll get billed within a few days. Today is the deadline day to reserve your spot in the next edition. So you'll be billed within the next few days. So we got one, monthly investment. Two, the billing. If they don't ask about the billing, you may not need to introduce it. You could simply say this is there's a monthly investment. There's nothing due today. We're simply putting your card on file to reserve your spot in the next edition. And what am I missing? I think that's it. It's even easier when you're in print, I believe. Less to talk about. And if they ask, well, when is the first billing date? Obviously, we want to let them know. But what's that old analogy? It's a BVM analogy. It's been around for a while. I'm sure it's from other places, but guy comes home from work, wife says, honey, we've got a problem. And he says, is this about the golf clubs? And she says, what golf clubs? Now he has two problems. One of the keys of closing, less is more. We want to give just enough information so they can make an educated, informed decision to write up a deal. But we want to let them know, right? There's nothing today. But if the billing's on the 25th and it's the 5th, we don't need to let them know unless they ask. And we will let them know when we go over the paperwork, we'll let them know, but this is maybe not the time or place. It may not hurt, one way or the other, but we don't, oftentimes in sales or in life, we just introduce too many things. Like I said, this is gonna be a short video and here I am talking. All right, there you go. That's the language. Hope I didn't miss anything. Sending it out.